Hello and welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In this video, I'm going to tell you what happened to my husband's Redbubble account, who is only about 4 months old, and it was making really good consistent income. He was following the rules to the dot, and unfortunately he got suspended from using Redbubble, which was very disappointing. We've tried to contact the Redbubble team and they didn't respond. We tried many platforms to contact them. We've even followed all the suggestions that were in YouTube and articles and stuff about what to do if your account is suspended, and then we just didn't get any reply, not anything at all, not even any reason why he might have been banned, and no access to his account whatsoever. Now it's been about 2 months, and this is what we've learned from having his account suspended on Redbubble. So hopefully these tips will help you to prevent your account from getting banned on Redbubble because of really weird reasons with the system and so forth. So he started his account back in June, and he was uploading consistently about 30 to 50 maximum a day of genuine, unique content, and that includes mostly text-based. So he was using Photoshop, he was using Photopea, which is the free alternative of Photoshop, the online version, and he was doing a lot of text-based quotes, mainly in the kind of foreign languages Arabic sector, where he would like do a text-based quote that was either funny or that was influential by an influential person, for example, and it was nothing like copyright or anything. And you know, he just worked around with the graphics and so forth. And then I think 2 months into having his account lasted for about 4 months. 2 months into having his account, he got into Vecteezy. He got into other membership sites that sell graphics to be used on sites like Redbubble and Etsy and so forth. And he literally purchased the copyright, or he literally purchased the right to use these graphics into Redbubble, into his Redbubble account. So one day he was just sitting uploading a few space designed graphics on Redbubble, and I remember it was like a Friday afternoon. He was just in the middle of uploading a couple of graphics onto some products and just doing all the tag work. Next minute, you know, the next upload that he had, account was completely closed. He couldn't log in, and he got a message that your account is now suspended, and you have lost the rights, something like that your account is suspended. So we contacted the Redbubble team through their website as making a contact us form, and we followed all the suggestions and the guidelines that were in the that was suggested by many other YouTubers who have been in this problem before. And we also contacted them on Facebook and on all the other platforms, and there is no reply. We've explained everything fully about how he didn't use any copyright content, he didn't break the rules in any way, and at least we just want to know what the problem is, and there is no reply whatsoever. So you know what, it just leaves you really disappointed because you've invested your time, your energy into something like that, and it could at any minute disappear or get suspended or get blocked, and it's just really disappointing. So, and one thing that we've learned from this experience is that don't put all your eggs in one basket, and this applies for any other income stream, whether it is Redbubble, whether it is Etsy, or it is Medium, or any other passive income stream. You shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, and also you should be really careful to work around sites like on-demand sites like Redbubble and Teespring and other sites like that, because they can be very picky, and they can literally suspend your account for no. Now, I just want to say that a lot of people have had success in contacting Redbubble on Twitter, and then Redbubble literally replies to them a day or two later and solves the issue with them and gets the account back. Unfortunately, we didn't get that result. But it teaches us a lot of things. First of all, don't put all your eggs in one basket, as in don't rely completely on one income source, whether that's Redbubble, whether that is blogging or YouTube, because you just never know what will happen. You just never know when they'll change the rules, or they will suspend or dismiss you, whether that was an error or whether that was caused by some sort of machine kind of anti-spam thing. I'm not sure. We've contacted a couple of other friends who have Redbubble account, and they have suggested it might have been a like an anti-spam filter, because he was uploading a large amount, of course within the maximum guidelines. It says that maximum guidelines is to upload 50 to 60 maximum per day, so he was uploading around 30 to 50, so that might have turned on the anti-spam filter, and it might have got his account suspended. Another thing is he also has joined some of the sites, membership sites that offer graphics for commercial use. And unfortunately, I do sense that this might have been a factor in getting him suspended, because although he did have the rights to use these graphics, and he slightly changed either a color or added or taken away a graphic from that image that he uploaded from these membership sites, I do believe that that might have caused a suspension, because other members who were other members who were a part of the same membership site that he was on, whether that was Victizi or Creative Fabrica or any other site, might have also uploaded that same graphic, even though he added his own little touch to it. That might have caused a suspension because of duplicate content. So there was a lot of factors in play that I believe, but I believe that there is one thing that unfortunately the Redbubble team did not handle the issue professionally, because when you have someone who is producing consistent content and it's clear that it's not duplicate, it's clear that it's not copyright, when you suspend them, at least tell them a reason, give them some sort of closure and tell them a reason why the account was suspended. You don't have to return back their account, but in a professional sense, as a large company, you should be able to disclose why that you believe they got suspended, and you should give them a right to have to stand up for themselves. So unfortunately, if you go back into researching, for example, on Google and YouTube, you would find that there are many international Redbubble accounts that are getting suspended on a daily basis, and that is mainly due to the location that they're from, specifically when it comes to Africa, Middle East, when it comes to specific non-English speaking locations. You can simply get your Redbubble account banned, and there's a lot of that stories in the Redbubble fan pages and so forth. You can check them out on Facebook. So unfortunately, this is a quite common thing. You just have to be careful. So if there's anything I want you to get out of this video, it is 3 main things. First of all, don't put your eggs in one basket. Rely on multiple streams of income. Second of all, I want you to understand that doesn't mean that you are a member or you've purchased a membership from a graphic site that gives you the rights to use their graphics and upload them to POD sites. Doesn't mean that it's completely safe, because other people who are also members can upload that same graphic, and then you can both get screwed for duplicate content. Third of all, I've just also completely understood that sites like POD, sites like Redbubble and other ones are completely unprofessional when it comes to their members and their artists, because it's very disappointing. You expect more professional communication between you and Redbubble, whether you are just an artist who got suspended, or whether you are a consistent artist that works at Redbubble, uploading content and helping them to make an income. The least that they could do is to reply back on a personal level and tell you what the issue was, and give you a chance to have to prove that you are not breaking the rule. So unfortunately, this is our story when it comes to Redbubble. This is my partner's story when it comes to Redbubble, and I hope that you take these tips and helpful hints so you can get your account continued and get your account up and running and avoid termination or avoid suspension. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips and tricks on building a passive income online. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day.